Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday the 5th of December. Who can believe it? I'm Philip Kingston.
I'm Gary P. Just managed to crank that date out there, Phil. That was a bit of a shaky start.
Big weekend, Gary.
Still recovering. Come on, it's Tuesday. Should be over it by
now.
now.
A massive weekend compounded by you insisting we go out for dinner on Sunday
not?
night.
Of course
after I've
you
done
didn't.
7 auctions.
It's
you
nothing.
make me go to the Flower Drum for dinner with the most delightful couple.
Isn't that a first world problem? I made you go to the Flower Drum. Poor Phil. Sympathy will be pouring in from the viewers.
You made me go to the Flower Drum. You made me have Peking duck. You made me have that crab shell dish, which is just not normally unbelievably fantastic. You made me have the steak. You made me have red wine. You made me talk to Jason and Sarah from the blog.
Yeah, terrible. What a shocking guy to do all those things to.
I'm still feeling the pain. What a weekend it was. It was a fabulous weekend.
Let's get the towers up because our clearance rate was 76%, Philip. We had a monster weekend. I think we sold, what was our number? Do you remember? It was out of 26.
While I talk to the camera and those towers are still up, you'll check that. But essentially, we did 76% clearance rate against the industry average of 66%. We did it across big volume, and by now the towers are down, and you're cutting to telling us how many auctions we had.
I think it was 16 out of 21, if I'm not mistaken, Philip. So it was a very, very good
We
run.
do rely on you for the stats. But viewers,
right.
the market has softened.
It has softened a little.
There's no question.
Has it softened? I don't know. Is it the time of year?
It's let's just call it for what it is. It's softened. Having said that, I think that we have maintained the prices.
We have, Phil.
So when I look across all of the sales we're making, and I look at across the sales that we're passing in and then selling within a day, 2, 3 or 5, all of them we're still getting the correct prices.
And may I add, my boring early night, early up friend, that there's still a couple of auctions that are very competitive that still go for premiums.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
whilst it's softened,
let's talk about
Satin Street. There's a few of those.
Well, viewers, let's talk about the sale in Satin Street. Is it undisclosed?
It's not undisclosed.
Great.
You can just blab all you like this time.
Viewers, this property was sold 4 years ago when the market was roaring along very nicely. Sold at a competitive auction, we believe, for $1,650,000. The current owners that we've just sold
mind
for...
you, we didn't sell it last time.
Correct.
I just want to say that.
Correct. And by the way, the previous owners did come and acknowledge that they wish they'd gone with us.
I think so,
but the reality is we sold it at a competitive auction. We had 2 bidders just going straight at it right from the word go.
Expecting in and around $2 million,
Correct.
I believe.
Sold it for $2,450,000. So if you think about that, 800 on $1,650,000 is as close to 50% as we can really show in 4 years' time. And really, if you think about what the current owners did, I believe they did very little. Just moved in, enjoyed 4 years, and
put in hydronic heating,
made $800,000.
Good luck them.
Tax-free money.
Well done to them.
Gotta love property.
You do, Phil. 19 Greendale Road in Bentley East on Saturday morning.
Yes.
It was a pretty competitive auction. Sold it, I think you were the auctioneer there with Leo. Sold it for $1,260,000, well above reserve and expectation, if I'm not mistaken.
That was a great result. Shout out to the vendors there. Lovely people, lovely family.
They are lovely.
And certainly been supporters of ours, and I thank you for that again.
And while you were there, Philip, I was doing the do with Elsa down there in Haywood Street in Caulfield North. We had 3 buyers there, and we sold it for $1,457,500, which was almost exactly in the middle of our range.
What a great pocket too, Gary, of Caulfield that is. Because Haywood's one of those streets that's not well known, but it is part of the emerging Caulfield Racecourse precinct, for lack of better words, where there are a huge number of apartments, a new shopping centre coming there. And when you look at that part of what we call now really East Caulfield, it's going to link in with the Monash University campus. The facilities of the racecourse and the East Caulfield Shopping Centre. It's going to be a dynamic location.
Phil, we didn't have to wait until the weekend because we had Kent Grove, which is undisclosed, but that
Thursday
one sold
night.
Thursday night. So
viewers,
a twilight one.
Okay, let's talk about Thursday nights.
Why
viewers,
not?
On Thursday evening, we recommend Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday twilight auctions during the summer period.
And I think we've got some already for the new year.
We have.
And we've got one this week, which we're going to review shortly, Phil.
Great.
European Highway Elstwick, Phil, who said that flats aren't popular and still selling under competition.
Fantastic result there.
Expected 5 around the mid-5s, range 530 to 580, sold for 660. Well done to Mr. Jeremy Rosens and Nikki who auctioned that one. Philip, on Sunday, Hawthorne Avenue, I think that's worth talking about. 26 Hawthorne Avenue, which sold for the reserves at the top of the range, which was 165 to 18, and the reserves at the top of the range sold for $1,907,000
to a couple that were walking their dog.
But usually it's settlement we give shout champagne or chocolates, but now
just give those
a bone.
those buyers a bone.
Exactly right.
But they literally were walking the dog and bought a property for almost $2 million. We are really blessed to work in the area that we do, where people are very real estate astute,
and
they're always looking for investments, and they are just able to walk their dog onto a property and buy it.
Bang.
Amazing.
Phil, competitive auction though. We had 4 or 5 bidders there, and did go on for a while.
Yes,
and,
it did.
Did a great job. York Street was another competitive auction. The more 52 York Street sold for $1,860,000. Well done to the vendors.
Competitive auction.
Very competitive indeed, Philip, and sold to an Elsternwick resident who's going to be building there, I think.
Yes.
Fine.
Yep.
So that was a bit of fun.
And great to see 2 women bidding there, just slogging the competition.
Sisters are doing it for themselves. Phil, let's talk about what's coming up. We're in one of Caulfield North's most beautiful homes, which we're going to review in a moment.
Yes.
But we can't wait for the weekend, Phil, because it's all happening on Wednesday. We're auctioning this monster property in Victoria Parade East Melbourne, one of the most exciting offerings of 2017. Here it is. Check this out and tell us about it.
Gary, well, it's an exciting opportunity because this is a refurbished block of apartments that has been operating as hotel, effectively hotel accommodation, serviced apartment accommodation. It's a brilliant building in a brilliant location, and it also has some land at the back with some development upside, which is also very exciting. But, you know, for those people that are looking for a absolute blue chip piece of real estate, you can't go past East Melbourne to start with.
No.
But you can't go past a building with a magnificent cash flow stream. And this property, whether you just lease it out on 12-month rentals or you take over the business and run it as a short-term accommodation business, it really does have lots of upside.
What sort of income are we getting out of there,
Oh, hundreds of thousands of dollars, Gary.
Okay, that's a good way to answer a question when you don't know the answer, Phil. Thanks for that. We're moving on to Carrington Grove, Phil, on Thursday night. Now, this picture postcard, perfect for sale, as you would so beautifully frame it.
Yes,
Philip.
I did coin that phrase, Gary. There's
did?
many a real estate ism that has been coined by me, that has been taken up wholesale via the industry. If I had a royalty stream for every brilliant piece of prose, we would have retired years ago.
You've got to trademark and patent what you say, Philip. But this very pretty home, we haven't had the pleasure of selling it once before in our real estate life.
Yes.
Now, Phil, we've got something like 18 auctions over 13 suburbs on Saturday.
18
It's going to be
auctions.
a nuts day.
What's the forecast for the weekend? How lucky were we to get through the weekend?
What about that? I mean, if you're one of the people, if you are the head of the Bureau of Meteorology, you have to be out of a job, surely.
Do you know, the funniest part about it is that I got a text from Dan Andrews. No,
Oh,
I thought it was just for me. I thought it was Dan Andrews.
He's supposed to be playing golf with me too.
Well, he is meant to. But I thought, how good's that? Dan knows that I'm a busy auctioneer, and he wanted to make sure that I was okay. But I loved the SMS that was sent out because it says, make sure you look after your loved ones. So I rang my mum. And I said, Mum, are you okay? Dad, you're okay? And they said, nice to hear for you, and the first time in 15 years.
Exactly right. Very good.
Well, I just did what Dan told me to do.
Exactly right.
On you, Dan.
Dan told you so. Phil, we've got to whip through because this edition is getting not only ridiculous but long. We need to,
let's get going.
Given that you don't have much sustenance, I think we should speed it up.
No, I'm winding up now.
Is that right? Phil, we've got 4 auctions. Count them.
I mean, we could syndicate to Netflix.
Oh, we could. Well, they've been after us, haven't they? Let's admit it. Phil, we've got 4 auctions at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. What a
give me
busy
the
time.
list, Gary.
Just go through Carlisle Street. No, you just go through
Let's have a
Carlisle
look.
Street. Take us through that. Simon Donegal.
Gary, what a great apartment. We love this building. This is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. And viewers, these buildings from the 60s and 70s, much better value than the new ones because they're big and they're bold and they're strong.
And they're beautiful. Philip, at 10:30, you open your auction account on Saturday, one of their busiest days, probably our busiest Saturday of the year, Phil. This is 9 Connie Street, and Jared Martin Leon have been handling this one.
Yep, Gary, what a beautiful, beautiful home. 4 or 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Off-street car parking, double lock-up garage, room for a couple of cars in front. This property is nothing short of stunning.
I have the auction honours for 1 at 40 Teak Street, Caulfield South. Philip, this is a beautiful looking property and in a great location.
Gary, we love Teak Street. Teak Street is just the best location. 3 or 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, a really, really good property. And Teak Street, one of my favourite streets of Caulfield South.
Mine too. You've got Cafe Delish just up on the corner, if I'm
You
not mistaken.
do, Gary, you do.
We've got Wellington Street, St Kilda happening at 10:30. Jeremy Rosens and Michael Jonas joined forces for this terrific looking apartment.
Gary, what a great apartment it is too, and that is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, and of course, what a great location.
4 at 15 Bundeera Road, Philip. While you're having a smoko, I'm going to be auctioning this fantastic town residence.
Gary, we love Bundeera. This is 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, and courtyard and parking, beautifully renovated throughout. That's a great entry into the market for first home buyers, investors, or somebody downsizing.
We're in 11 or 12 suburbs on Saturday and Sunday, Philip. We are all over the place, literally. Jeremy Rosens is going to be auctioning this terrific property for Ben Rothschild, a wonderful one-bedroom apartment.
Yes, Gary, one-bedroom apartments are a specialty and a forte of ours amongst all of the other things that we do so well. This is a one-bedroom apartment, 1 bathroom, but it does have a courtyard garden, which is always worth paying a bit more for. Beautifully renovated throughout as well, Gary.
Triple auction action, 12:30 Saturday, Philip. We're rolling you out from your cigarette break with your smelly breath to do the auction at 349 Bamber
Gary,
Road.
I've always loved this house. This house has got massive street presence because whilst it has a Bamber Road address, it's really the whole house orientates to the north over Largon Street, so it really should have a Largon Street address. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plenty of car parking via double garage, the most stunning pool. This really, I can't wait to see it.
Get into the Carlisle Street Groove, Phil, at 12:30. Jeremy Rosens is auctioning for Joel Sir this terrific home.
Gary, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, part of the Carlisle Street action. Carlisle Street has become one of my favourite strip shopping centres. In fact, I reckon if you're an international tourist, you'd go to Carlisle Street, you'd go to Ackland Street, you'd go to Fitzroy Street, you'd go to Brunswick Street and Smith Street. I reckon that's the top 5.
Fair enough, Phil. You might want to go to Dunlop Avenue as well in Ormond if you're international and see what Ormond is doing, because it's a changing suburb. It's gone from conservative, beautiful and great to spectacular, stunning, edgy and great.
Okay, it's all of those things. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, plenty of car parking, single lock-up garage with parking in front. This is a stunning property, Gary.
Your Samuel Auctions, and we're all busy at 1:30 with 4 auctions, Philip. We're starting off in Canbrook Road, and this one, Leo, is also auctioning a great 2-bedroom apartment.
Check out the floors, check out the kitchen, check out the bathroom. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. That is a great property in a dynamic location.
Edgy and architecturally stunning, Philip. This property at 29 Northern Avenue, Brighton East, is sparkling, brand new and spectacular.
And what a great job Arlene Joffe and Glenn Bricker, our South African connection, have done
can't believe
here.
it.
And a shout out again to the builders of this property, because this property is stunning. 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a car space, a rooftop terrace. Check out the quality of that kitchen. It is beautiful.
Jeremy Rosens is a South Caulfield resident, Philip. He's going to be auctioning a home in one of the streets around the corner from his joint. We're at 15 Russell Street, Caulfield South. What a great opportunity.
And Gary, we love real estate like this. This is a great property, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a single lock-up garage, beautifully done, and a great opportunity to get into the market in Caulfield South.
If not sold,
that is good real estate.
If not sold prior, Phil, we're going to be auctioning 135 Union Street, Brighton
Well,
East.
my tip, Gary, is that will be sold by then. Yeah, so 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage. Once again, more action in the town residence space. We love it, and it has become a staple part of our real estate diet.
It has indeed, Philip. Triple auction action at 2:30. We're going to head off to Paran, Phil. We've got this wonderful home that you're going to be auctioning in Bowen Street. Love that address.
Yeah, well, that's in St Kilda East, Gary, not Paran. So that was quite a silly thing for you to say.
It was a real mess.
Why would that not surprise me?
Thanks for bailing me out so generously,
Phil. Bowen Street, St Kilda East, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1 car space. And just talking about, there was a time actually.
There is a Bowen Street.
There was a time, there is. Yeah. But there was a time when Paran was the go-to suburb for young, groovy people. But I reckon the premium now is to have a St Kilda and a St Kilda East address over Paran these days.
Absolutely.
So if, for my money, viewers, I'd be buying in St Kilda East before I bought in Paran.
Well, I think they're both good, Philip. But Elsterbeck's fantastic. We know that much. And this terrific project on the corner of Park Street, Glenira Road, where they are stunning and sparkling, Phil. We're auctioning, if not sold before, this terrific apartment.
We sell quite a lot of properties before auction, Gary.
This
so viewers, you should always make sure that you're returning the phone calls of our team.
Yes.
Because properties do sell before auction. This might 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 basement car park. Shout out to the developer of this property. He did a great job. Most of those properties there that have been resold have sold at a profit. So well done to the developer who created great value there.
I just wonder what'll Graham get for this property here, Philip? What will Graham won't get for this one in Glen Huntly Road.
Once again, you bring an element of sophisticated comedy to this show that is beyond comprehension. That was clever, because we've got 23 Wattle Avenue, and you said, because Graham's looking after it, Wattle, Graham, get.
For this
Viewers, you just cancel your Saturday.
It's comic genius, Phil.
Cancel your Saturday nights and just catch up with reruns of GPTV, because you're stimulating and brilliant company.
Thanks for that.
3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, a stunning property, and just really, I'm
overwhelmed by him. When you put your sides back together with that humorous bit of action there, Phil, we could talk about Selwood Avenue, Elwood, because now that is a great address right near the beach, and this is a fantastic established apartment, and there's lots of interest in it, Phil.
Gary, there is. We've had record numbers of people going through the open for inspections. A rather unusual building, because it's very rare to find a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom property in this vintage of building. But it's a great building, it's a good looking building, it's a solid building. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 undercover car space, and 2 balconies, Gary.
Phil, we've got 4 auctions at Sunday at 10:30. We're going to have a very busy day with some high quality properties, Philip. This is, I think, it could be our busiest weekend of the year. I think this might be our busiest weekend.
It's a good, long, late run.
It is a long, late run, Phil, and we're auctioning some great addresses. One of them's here in Dunbar Avenue.
72 square metres of prime North Caulfield land, together with a very, very livable and lovable solid brick family home. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, double undercover car space.
Hey, this is unit number 3 at 44 to 46 Halsey Street, although it's written down here, Phil, as unit 3 number 444,446 Halsey Street. I didn't think it was quite that long.
Gary,
the streets that long in LA, aren't they?
What a great building. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 2 car spaces, which is highly unusual. I love these older style 70s buildings, Gary, 60s and 70s buildings, because they just give you much more space than the modern ones do.
Well, if you love those, you'd be also loving this apartment in Hewinda Road. Leon Guzenfitter has said that this is going to be a good buy for someone.
Or, as Siri would say, Leon Galzenfighter.
Yes.
Siri. I never get over Siri. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. This is in about as original condition as you could possibly get, which is a great opportunity for investors, because an investor can get in there, do their own thing, and really add some value.
A prestige address in Caulfield North is Pentle Road, a tightly held street. Not many homes in that street, Philip, but this one's coming up on the market with Nikki Janover, Jeremy Rosens is auctioning.
Gary, check this out. This is really quite stunning. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a double lock-up garage. Check out some of those internal shots. This place is stunning. So a shout out to the vendor. You've done a brilliant job there.
Philip, we've got a very affordable opportunity. Jeremy Roses is auctioning at 11:30. This terrific apartment in Inkerman Streets in KILDA with double auction action at 11:30.
It's coming thick and fast, Gary. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, polished timber floorboards, renovated kitchen, renovated bathroom, not a cent to spend, just move straight in, get on, live your life from day one there, Gary.
Phil, our property of the week is the one that we're situated in right now.
We
are in the heart of Caulfield North.
I'm going to settle back, have a couple of sips of tea, and you're going to take us through it.
I am going to take you through one of Caulfield North's best offerings, Philip. We've got a beautiful video tour about online for this one as well. But 12 Alton Street, which is certainly situated in one of Caulfield North's best and most prestigious streets. Philip, this is owned by a very well-known interior designer and stylist who has her own home and family home. And what a spectacular home it is, Philip. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. There's, of course, that double garage at the front of the home as well, or 2 garages.
Even her chairs. Yep. Check out these beautiful armchairs, this gorgeous gold velvet. Yep. It's just magnificent.
It's the height of good taste and style, Philip, and it's our pleasure.
All of the things that you lack, Gary, this house has.
Thanks so much, Phil. It's wonderful of you to say that and bring it to the attention
of
our viewers.
It's just reminding the viewers. It goes without saying, really, but I said it.
Philip, 12:30, we've got 3 auctions.
Yep. Tell us about those 3, Gary. Let's speed it up a bit.
I'm going to be gone by then, Philip, because I've got some plans on Sunday, but you can keep going. That's
yes,
fine
as
by
I
me.
always do.
We're in Hotham Street, Philip, at 12:30. Simon Rodolnik auctions this apartment for Lamore.
Gary, again, with a courtyard garden. Viewers, if you can find a bit of land with an apartment, it's double bonus points. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. A great opportunity, a great location.
We love it in McGowan Avenue, Philip. Viv and Liord bring this one to the market at 12:30.
Gary, love McGowan Avenue, love that part of Glen Huntly. It really is great real estate. This is 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 if you want, 2.5 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, stunning from the front door to the back fence and everything in between.
Phil, we've got a great offering and opportunity in Westbury Street, a position right in the buzz and hum of vibrant St Kilda Reefs. Take us through this terrific opportunity.
Well, Gary, this is a great opportunity because we've got 797 square metres of prime St Kilda Reefs land, walking distance, of course. You can almost smell the coffee from Carlisle Street here. We've got a great opportunity because this is 2 half houses, but we're selling it as one. It could be converted to a family home. The 2 half houses could be separated and sold off independently, subject to council approval, of course, or it's an opportunity as a development site. Once again, I have to say STCA.
Phil, you'll be able to say more than that at your auction at 1:30 because you're going to be in a wonderful property in Kooyong Road, Unit 3 at 5 Kooyong Road. Leon Guzenfitter loves this property. I know you're going to love auctioning it as well.
Gary, I stopped my car on my way home one afternoon to have a look through this. I was overwhelmed with the amount of space that's there. This is great architecture. It's a lot of home, a lot of bang for your buck. 3 or 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, and some communal space there of outdoor garden area that's really lovely. It's got a really nice feel. I like that property a lot.
Can you buy a freestanding home on land in Alswick under $2 million? I think you can, Philip. In Somerset Street, we've got a home looking in a significantly lower price range that Jared, Martin and Leon have been working on, and you're going to be auctioning at 2:30.
Gary, I'm glad I've got the auction honours there because I love Elstonwick.
As do I.
And I love land.
I usually cut you out for
I
the
know,
auctions.
you do. I scored the jackpot with this one. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking. A great opportunity.
So you round out your 6th auction on Sunday, Philip, after a big weekend and a busy
I
Saturday.
suppose you want me to go to a nightclub with you on Sunday night.
Club 23 or something. Yeah, we'll go clubbing, and we've got a big night ahead, Philip. It just starts. But your auction day finishes at 33 Labassa Grove. Again, another showcase property, one of Caulfield North's best offerings, 3:30 p.m.
Gary,
Take us through
we
this.
are so
stunning
excited
home
for this home, and a shout out to the vendor who put her heart and soul into getting this property ready for the market, and what a great job she did. We've presented this home magnificently, but it was already a good home to start with because it was designed and built by Omnicon Constructions, who we know are one of Melbourne's finest builders. Shout out to my wife, who is about to have her birthday on Thursday.
She is too.
And the reason I'm saying this now on GPTV is because I'm known to forget her birthday on the day. So I'm just getting it out there now.
Exactly right.
But if you happen to be watching GPTV, Irene, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Irene. It's a very, very nice thing to say. Another big week talking about talent. We've got Paul McCartney in town. I'm going to see him.
Happy birthday,
tonight.
Paul.
Yeah, happy birthday. No, he's in town. He's in Melbourne.
Oh, you're going to see Paul McCartney? They've hooked him up to the life support system.
They've propped him up.
I hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's been far too long, but thanks for watching. I'm Philip Kingston. Have a fantastic
Gary
week.
Peer next week. 2 more shows. We'll see you then.
You're prolonging it even more.